We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Houston Texans.
Ka'imi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Ka'imi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from Houston. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
State, Ashton Genty, and he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Gino. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for 4th down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
First carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Adam Butler there on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Oh, ready. 18. What's up?
They'll go right back to Mixon. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big-time run by Mixon. And even 30 yards.
At the 39-yard line.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Raiders' 38-yard line.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Here's Stroud. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's complete. It's takedown. And he's in. Takedown. Touchdown, Houston. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward, and will give him 4 yards.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Smith. This one intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Mixon. And looked like he might have had a lane, but the defense closed quickly. He did not get in. 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
That's the score. Texans 13. Raiders nothing. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Mostert now to return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 2. brings up 2nd and 8.
From the pistol, Smith. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, Vegas.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Past midfield to the 45. And he will score. Ashton Jeanty. Touchdown, Raiders. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders are on the board. It's now 13-7.
Raiders 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Down. 18.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34, a pickup of 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. Into the secondary at the 45. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They get 15 on that game. First down for Houston.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That's to the left side in the hands of Bryant. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin.
Buggy. Here we go. 18. That's it.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get 18 on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
Oh, hey.
On play action. Stroud. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Nico Collins. Houston. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Ka'imi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. He'll start at the 4. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jeanty. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll be 3rd down.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to pick it up with Jeanty. They're going to get the conversion here on 3rd down. They'll bring this up to the 33-yard line.
And these are the tough yards you judge a back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or 2.
Play action now. It's Gino. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big-time play for Vegas. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. 390%.
Smith. They'll try to set up the screen to Jeanty. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
Las Vegas, first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun. Smith moving outside the pocket. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, Smith. That one taken in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Vegas. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really, everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Go.
On first down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Second and 9.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 9.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. Hey, uno. 11. Hey.
Here's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
First and 10.
Here we go.
They will work the middle with Mixon. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Here we go. 18.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. Running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. They'll run here with Mixon. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
At the 14-yard
A
line.
loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
From all the way back at the 14 now. Second down and goal.
Here we go.
Now, Stroud. He's got it at the 3.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's third down and goal.
Ow, the cut. 118.
Stroud. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Fourth down, and on comes Ka'imi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal.
23-yard attempt.
No issues there. This one is good. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And it'll bring up second down.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. He'll get about 2. Cameron Richardson there on the tackle.
29-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Third, they need 8.
Here we go. 118. What's up?
Stroud to throw. Flush to his right. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down. 15 yards to pick up. Good for a first down.
10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
All right.
The give to Mixon from out of the pistol. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
He was brought down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, uno more. 118. What's that?
Now Stroud. Throw here down the field. Little fall. Incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there.
Jeremy Chin on the
And
coverage.
third down coming up.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Third down and 9. Now, faking the give. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. A Pro Bowler 4 years running, that is Max Crosby, getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. So, on fourth down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Gray brought in motion. Here's Genty. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Gray brought in motion. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
All right.
They'll run with Mixon. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 17 yards on that play. First down for Houston.
First down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
On first down, it's Stroud. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
All right. 118. What's that? Hey, uno. Nine.
Throwing is Stroud. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Texans will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. That's left side to Tucker. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Gino. That's to Gray, open on the left side. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Raider first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's caught downfield by Tucker. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. First down, Vegas.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
Here we go.
They run out of the gun with Genji. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the
A
ground.
gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Ready.
Gino to throw. That's going to be caught by Gray. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
Another Raiders.
So we are through 3.
It's a gain of
You're
6.
watching the NFL
First down,
on EA
Las Vegas.
Sports. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. He's got the tight end, Mayer. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Texans' 5-yard line.
Run right up the gut with Jensen. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. It is brought in the end zone. Dante Thornton, touchdown Raiders. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Makes the score Texans 26, Raiders 21.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
42-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down with Mixon. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll go right back to Mixon. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. A run here with Mixon. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brought out by Eric Stokes. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 29. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw is Stroud. Forced to his right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Max Crosby. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Stokes. A gain there of 15. 1st down for Houston.
yards.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Oh, hey. What ain't?
On play action. Stroud. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here.
Here we go.
1st down and goal. Mixon. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
This defense knows the importance of this drive. They have to keep this game at 1 possession. That's a great start there on 1st down.
Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal.
Oh, hey.
Again, it'll be Mixon. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and goal.
Here we go.
He'll try and run with Mixon. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. Mostert now to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll run here. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
This one batted away. It's incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run it, and it's the USC man, Woody Marks. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. And they stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Third and 11. He'll go again with Marks. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for.
It's 4th down.
So it's a win here for the Texans. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.